I'm sure many of you are fully aware of the conjunction on the 21st of December 2020, our winter solstice here in the Northern Hemisphere. And like I've said in my energy forecast, energy weather, vibrational update videos, December 2020 is absolutely off the charts, vibrationally, energetically. We have never seen a December, a time quite like the energies right now. So those of you who resonate with this message, and even those of you who don't, I would say if you're here on this video, this message is for you. It's very important. In the build-up, we are fast approaching the 21st. It's really important that you make time to focus on the world you wish to create, the 5D earth that you wish to experience. That you hold the space for this vision in your energy, in your aura. Bake it in, cook it in there, because there is a culmination. There is a threshold around winter solstice time. The original Australians are saying, I think it's 4 minutes past 9 Australian time in Uluru is when we have the chance to cross this threshold. I feel very excited about this. I did feel weeks ago, I felt that my energy was being pumped in with extra light codes, extra higher frequencies than usual. I wasn't quite sure what that was about. I was just told to rest and meditate and to be still and to contain those energies. I thought at the time, I thought at the time that it was to do with the passing of the transition of my aunt back into source, so that I could be an anchor for the family, because I knew that was going to be a massive loss for my mother and my family members, my aunts and myself. But looking back now, I can see that it was actually much, much bigger than that. It was a much bigger reason, purpose. Many of you may have been feeling this. I talked in the December forecast video about time slippage, and again, now I can see it ties in with the human resonance going up and down like haywire, and with the build-up of these energies as we fast approach the 21st of December 2020. The best thing you can do is you need to bring your highest version of yourself now into your everyday life. There is no room for worry or fear. The original Australians, the Aboriginal people who own Uluru and who are guiding us through this process, have said they do not want people who are worrisome or fearful or, caught in political debates which are lower vibrational stuff. They said, you're no good to us. They want the people who are holding the light, who are in a state of innocence, and who are fully aware that their entire life purpose has been building towards creating heaven on earth, creating a loving, unified humanity. That's what this is about now. We're tired of the old games. We're tired of the politics of it all. We need to get back to basics, and we need to get back into a state of pure being, of love, of joy, of connection, and understanding that this is a schooling, and that life, what is life about? That's the message I'm getting. What have you learned from living? What have you learned from becoming a human being on planet Earth? Now, planet Earth is a very special place, and the ETs say this all the time, that humans often run Earth into the ground and really have a lot of negative baggage when they think about Earth and they think about humanity. We've got to stop doing that. That has to end. We need to start focusing on the beauty of being human and the beauty of having a human experience and the absolute joy, sadness, comedy, the whole experience of it. It's all included and it's all beautiful. Even in some of your saddest moments, in some of your, what you might call your tragic moments, if you're really present and you're really aware, you will find beauty in that. I've always found that. I remember as a kid, if I was weeping about something, I'd be like, wow, there is some kind of beauty in this. And I think it's just the pure experience of being human and the awareness, the presence of saying, oh, I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling this high emotional release, and that's part of the uniqueness of humanity. Because there are some other ET races that do not have any emotions. They don't feel things, they don't process things. So they're fascinated with us. Now, my Pleiadian sisters and brothers, they have planted these very powerful, unique to humanity, unique to planet Earth, to Gaia crystals in the Uluru Rock. And the wise elders, the original Australian people, will be doing a special ritual that they have been working towards for lifetimes. And we have been working, we play our part here too. We must go somewhere that we consider sacred, that we consider special, and somewhere in nature. Somewhere that means something powerful, a power place. And we must place a part of our body, preferably like it can be feet or maybe your root chakra, sit your bum down on the ground. If you can take off your socks and shoes, place those bare feet onto the grass, onto the earth, onto the soil. And connect with the energies of the wise elders and with the Pleiadians and with the higher consciousness of our prime source creator of all that is. And we can activate these crystals together. They will set off other parts of Australia, 5 other sister sites of ley lines that will activate, but the origin has to come from Uluru. When they are triggered and they are activated, it will then activate other ley lines on the earth. This is vital for our expansion, alignment, and joy, for peace, for love. This is our most conscious self showing up. This is revival. We're being revived with this activation. Stephen and Evan Strong have urged people to talk to everybody about this, to share this news, to encourage people to open their eyes and activate their hearts. And if we all come together on the winter solstice and we join in this meditative process, this ritual of raising the earth's highest vibrations for joy, for upliftment, for expansion, we can do this. But we need all the souls together. We need unity. We need community. We need to join hands, metaphorically, symbolically. We need to connect. And you don't need to physically be with someone to connect with them. I do healings all the time, and the people can be thousands of miles away and the results are the same. This is what we're learning. We are multi-dimensional beings. We don't need to be sitting holding each other's physical hands to have connection. Now, I will be going with a dear friend of mine somewhere that's a very strong power place for both of us, and we will be doing our meditation together. If you can join with others who want to do that, that is wonderful. That is fantastic. And I thank you, and Source thanks you. The angels thank you. However, if you feel that you've tried to talk to people, they don't understand or they don't want to know, don't think that you're any less powerful. Please show up for yourself and for the unity of humanity. We are all in this together. To quote Abraham Hicks, we are all in this together. Never before has that saying been more pertinent. Connect with the earth physically as much as you can. Feel the energies. Open up your aura, open up your vessel, open the Earth Star and the Soul Star. I've done lots of videos explaining how to do that. You go down beneath your feet, the chakras in your feet, and there's a portal there called the Earth Star. You open that gateway point. Go up the spine, out through the crown. You open up the Soul Star at the top of the head. You allow the energies to move through. You receive the energies, but you also need to give. You need to give off all the love and joy that you have created, not just in this lifetime. You are lifetimes preparing for this. You have been working lifetimes, clearing, purging, cleansing. That's what 2020 was all about. That's what this whole shutdown has all been about. It's so you could actually have the time and energy away from your 9 to 5, away from the daily grind, to actually get back to what's real and what's important. And to move away from all your social conditioning so you can actually show up and be part of co-creating this manifested 5th, 6th, 7th dimensional world that we're moving into, depending on where you are. Now, I'm told wherever your consciousness is at the highest point, you will bring that forward. You can give that off. And whatever that is, you know, if you can really amp that up over the next, like, very little time now, a few weeks, if you can really increase your vibrational frequency, listen, hats off to you. I clap to you and I bow to you, because that's what this is all about. A lot of things in the last few months, in this past 12 months, have made sense to me now, that at the time I was like, why am I going through this tremendous purge of things from 20 years ago? Or, you know, now I understand it was part of bringing us to this energetic point. So the time before and after is precious, because I don't really follow calendar time, but the winter solstice is definitely a powerful spiritual point. And that's why Newgrange in Ireland, you know, the tombs that light up on the winter solstice, the sun comes in. Our ancestors knew all about this. I mean, there's so many cultural, physical, historical evidence and cultural knowings that the solstices are powerful. And this one is the most powerful that we're ever going to come across in our lifetime. So if this message resonates, give me a thumbs up. It'll give me encouragement to know that I'm not alone and that we're all coming together. I'd love to hear your thoughts and views on this, your opinions, your comments. What do you think about this Uluru prophecy? It just joins up so many dots for me, and it helps me connect so much to my own personal spiritual journey, as well as collectively as what has happened in the world. The big shifts and changes we've experienced this year. It's all been leading up to this point, and there's so much, there's a gift, the treasure in this now. There's beautiful blessings. I'm excited for 2021. I believe in humanity. I love humanity. I'm passionate about our expansion, as you all know who watch my channel regularly. And let me know that this resonates with you and that you're going to be showing up and playing your part, because we need you. You're needed. The world needs you. Your soul needs you to show up now. So amp it up, bring your best, most loving, pure, joyful heart with you, and we will join together. So much love to you. Thank you so much. Take care.